Okay, stream is up now. Should be starting now. Yeah, surprisingly late. Oh yeah. Can't wait to see what kind of weird things happen right now.
I think we're just waiting on Skyhawk right come out. Oh.
And we're gone.
Ah, that seems suspicious. You know, it's not like that one time it was like saves or anything.
This is a very interesting start. And with wireless Ew start.
At least they seem to be trapped, so...
The Metroids were trapped to be betrayed for a millennium.
So it's not like they're actually a threat. But, yeah. Kinda. Maybe.
We've been getting a lot of North cars recently.
Oh wow, just great. Wow.
Here's rooms I've seen before.
And of course I went exactly the wrong way to begin with.
Oh wow, I started to suspect that something may be wrong with this world.
Wait a minute. Okay.
I don't know, but I think there's some problematic pathing right now because I'm starting to suspect that somebody messed up again. A bit still beatable though.
Oh boy, that's a tight hazard run.
Yeah, I can think about it, you're supposed to have eating at least one at the very minimum.
I was fortunately actually able to get through it.
Yeah, but that's the problem. There's no E-Tank, even though there should be.
That was me counting my energy and that was supposed to have hazard run. And, okay, what?
No, there's actually no energy tank you get right now. That's why I say there's something wrong with the pathing.
Oh, I was looking at the map.
I think if it's set to run E-Tank, you technically are, technically allows you to just do it by base health, I think is what's going on.
No, you're not.
Hazard pathing requires you to actually be able to survive the room and potentially
But still, I believe something's wrong with the pathing because of that. Because you actually need, at least one E-Tank. Like, I could guess why we don't have E-tanks right now, and that's because someone put a miner and they forgot to path it, or they just didn't path it, because... Trust me, that's a really bad habit a lot of people seem to have.
He may potentially have a port speed. Anyone found missiles yet?
No. Actually, no items at all. Actually. Not only that, it feels like the area I'm currently in is meant for you to have higher amounts of
Okay.
items in general because it's
I literally only have one option I can check, otherwise we gotta port speed. Unless there's something I don't know about a room.
Oh yeah, apparently, according to Koopa, the Crimson Temple, or whatever it's called, is actually warped out of an area. So that could be very well the problem.
And forget, apparently you need space jump. What if space jump's in there? Because what if supposed to at least have space jump to go upwards? Oh, okay.
I'm up in the ship. I'm up in the ship.
I mean, you're supposed to get space jump from the Crimson Temple room, or at least according to what the Papping wants. But because that room is borked, I believe.
Above the ship, I have a missile pack and 4 dynamo with no way to actually get into it.
I'm just telling you, in that, like, I believe you're supposed to get space jump from Crimson Temple, but you can't actually get it because you need space jump to get space jump.
So, yeah, about that,
Alright, hold on, let me look at the map.
Or alternatively, you're supposed to get missiles in there, or at least like the first initial missiles, at least.
I remember seeing Koopas post a message on there saying that, that that it hasn't been fixed. Since he was known about it, so yeah. I think it really is just the Crimson Temple rooms are just bad.
Yeah, you could get out sequence missile. Like this is 100% out sequence because you're not able to actually reach here unless we have to, unless you damage boost. But it is possible to sequence break at least.
Where did you get your missile?
Damage boosting. Giant side hopper room. The only, yeah, the only room with giant side hoppers you can apparently sequence break.
Okay. Alright. If that room has, maybe it's not a port speed, it's still not something I would consider to be, valid because using the sequence break through a giant side hopper room when you don't have missiles in order to get missiles is not coherent.
It's very clear you're probably supposed to get it at Crimson Temple. Worst case scenario, you need space jump, and you need space jump to get space jump, which is, you know, impossible. I hope it's missiles, because at least that means you got at least, and hope to space jump below.
So you're thinking so your thought is first missile was actually above the ship.
Yeah, or hope there's more bombs.
Like I said, above worked on just because of how stupid you have to work on making thing go. Like, race it, sure, but I wouldn't qualify this.
Unfortunately, the giant Tidehopper room has a quick respawn to get back to it.
Oh, it also explains the heater room. I believe you're supposed to get E-tanks at the Crimson Temple. That's why it was a red flag when we had to go to a hazard room without E-tanks. Because the E-tanks you were supposed to get are unobtainable right now.
Yeah, something like that. Well, yeah, I would actually able to get that pair of missiles.
Alright, so yeah, I guess all the big mad rooms are bad.
Yeah, Crimson Temple is just bad, according to Koopa.
Okay,
So-
do you guys want to restart? Or do you
Either
I mean,
way,
early enough, I don't mind a restart, but you're actually calling this a report seed.
I'm just gonna make another seed and move the jet.
Roger that.
alright.
You heard the man, seed force.
It's probably still technically possible to beat it. Maybe. Assuming there's not too many of those rooms. You're actually stuck.
I did get missiles.
You yourself said flat out that you broke sequels on that.
So, new seed. Alright. I guess, oh, we could, oh, we need space. I guess it's gonna make sense if you open up a new one rather than. Also, apparently, I'm join request rather than
Oh, you can get more full.
free join.
Apparently. At least taking the broken seed. So I think if I get bombs pretty soon, this world is actually beatable. Like, see, obviously, you know, bad pathing. Oh, you could actually beat the world then.
Accidentally posted this as a,
You can actually beat this world, technically.
race. It looks like you have this set up as what would normally be a tournament race, kind of.
That's okay, just go ahead. I saw that. I didn't know.
Yep. And I'll wait for you to post the new feed again. I mean, Secret Break is all kind of part of the race, sort of mini race, so. several soft blocks, and there is one button puzzle leading to a major item that can lead to broken seeds. Until those issues are fixed, I cannot recommend this pack unfortunately, because it has the potential to generate impossible seeds.
That's okay. That just means that just means something can get broken.
Yep.
I might be able to now.
Woodley and Marfa are hugging each other. Winter's hugging Korea and but not
So I just, you said the missiles were past that time slot. How many were in the 9
They're in it.
You can barely damage boost up one of the enemies, get to the top part of the platforms to get missiles. And then you can get more full afterwards.
The problem with that is you're in a room with 2 giant side hoppers and no internet.
You could take 3 hits at least. And you got to dodge the first one pretty easily.
I'm fairly certain those will be tier 1 hoppers.
Yes, you always be tier 1 because pretty early. Or you could get hit by other enemy instead. Use dive frames.
Yep.
So for me, I could still beat this world in issues, but yeah, still problematic for everyone. Alright. So technically beatable by me, but definitely not recommended for everyone else.
I mean, I was actually able to accomplish the damage boost myself. That's actually a fairly easy one. Unlike that other room that was, that other secret break damage boost thing that had to do from our previous work seed. Kind of work seed.
Wait.
No, the D-boost is easy. It's actually getting to the D-boost. It's like, but once you get in and get the missiles, then
I meant from the
everything
previous
else
seed.
works out.
All the way back those 2
Like, yeah, once you're actually in and get the missiles, the rest of the seed opens up. So that lets you get a second missile past the previous one. And
Yeah, then you get Morpho and bombs. So meaning, if even there's no space jump, you can still go up there. So technically it is beatable, but it's definitely not worth it for like the casual players.
run it back.
Since I remember there was a world once where it was actually Borg, but with hack and skip you can actually beat it.
of course.
I can even record these.
So yeah, not recommended.
Just hang on, you guys to get ready.
Yep.
Alright, so I managed to get the missiles off. So I can come back in and actually mess around with it later and see how it goes.
Unfortunately, there was also an elevator nearby where you needed to get the secret break for the missiles, which meant that you could easily return there. So that wasn't too bad that case. But I
Oh
feel
wait,
like
the next room's the elevator? Damn.
yeah, the room between the secret break and the hazard run is an elevator room.
Well, apparently the Crimson Temple rooms had like low to no path feed. Like it's so many have none at all apparently. So it's basically an E. coli situation on path rooms. Absolutely not recommended.
It appears to be somebody's first attempt on creating rooms, and they didn't know all the features.
Yeah, would you just assume that the game automatically knows when when you actually have to do it manually?
Kind of awesome. That's like, 'cause I remember like in
Not only that, it appears he's um,
yeah, I think you can
new
log
to
in,
creating
I think it's
rooms in general,
that's like no password.
or creating levels in general.
But I forgot that you had to manually map everything.
Oh, yeah. Like we gotta
Or
go
didn't notice
through
that you need to manually do everything.
Let's see what we got. Okay.
Oh, Doc.
Different landing. Looks like a better landing.
Yeah, it looks significantly better. But then again, his rooms generally are good looking.
Really?
Hopefully everything works this time for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess.
No, that was why I was saying really. I saw a room that had annoyance. Extreme annoyance.
At least everything should be readable this time.
Really? Too bad I can't
That room definitely needs a space jump.
Wait, it loops back? It loops back.
Oh wow.
Oh, this is what you're talking about the tedious room, aren't ya? Oh, yeah, I went through it the other way around. Lol.
He definitely got that reach. I ain't even gonna lie. Oh right, 'cause you were trying to
Yep, yep. So yeah,
Where are you?
so
Where are you? Where are you?
that looping room, I went through it the bottom side rather than the top side.
Here it is. Okay, this is it. Still? Okay, you take number one.
I gotta get in. Oh no, I think I touched the wrong music.
Okay. Okay. Try it?
Okay, and I have the average stuff that everyone should have by now.
Wave check.
I actually still only have no E-tanks. And a duplicate of a room apparently. Wait, no, it's actually the same room. It appeared. No, it is a duplicate. Sort of, maybe? Because they have different names. No, that's not a... That's a fake check. Alright. Well, there's my first missiles. And there should be a second one in this room. Yep. A very useful item in that room.
I know what you are.
Maybe.
Okay, that's definitely duplicate. And
It actually has a different name to it, so, it's actually not.
Okay, that's hilarious. Yep. My pains are totally validated.
Okay, that definitely needs to be changed because that.
Finally, someone being honest with the room design.
hey,
You found it. You found it. You found it.
how exactly?
If you're playing over temporary rooms, they aren't actually duplicates, they have different names.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about at all.
Alright.
This is actually passing related. I'm looking at it and trying to figure out how the hell we were actually doing this.
Ah, that's a late check.
Okay, so
Do we have yet another board seat on our hands?
No, no. You can progress normally, actually. I have a major. I can actually progress the road naturally. No,
Yeah, I
I
did actually find a major and 2 missiles. 2 packs of missiles that I was actually able to get, that is.
oh, I'm glad people have actually found majors. See, here's the problem.
Oh, yeah, okay, I got
progression.
sold, yeah.
told ya. Yeah, I already know where I have to go now. There's only one place I know I can go. So I should be able to find out the truth pretty soon. I know I should be able to find out.
Look, at least I'm glad this is just a room that was failing on my part and not another port speed.
Oh, that is it indeed. This does indeed appear to be another wave check. Alright. And, what appears to be the quote-unquote autonomous turned over room.
Okay, I'll report, if everything's stable or not. Did everything does seem to be functional, pathing-wise?
So far. Haven't found any definitive. Okay, this is not working as it should. Yet.
Everything is working so far. I'm going to the place where the game expects me to go right now.
But I mean, you either have high jump or wave speed.
I have an item. I cannot tell you, but I do have a major that does allow me to bypass one of them. Or not bypass, but actually go through it, yeah.
I don't know where the general area you've gone past is. I'm pretty sure I have the same major.
But yeah, you should be able to find a major that allows you to get through one of the rooms, and I won't tell you which one.
So I'll just say if you found it, you found it.
Oh, I see now. I saw that. I was like, oh wait. True knowledge fail.
Okay, that appears to be a morph check. For some missiles. But it's not the way all the other ways. I don't have more yet. Hey.
Okay, progression is normal. Progression is normal. I'm progressing through.
Nah, I'm assuming progression is normal because with
What?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, now I'm actually worried now for once. I'm actually worried now for once. Maybe it's just a weird jump.
I just worried then we have an issue.
I think you need to do a funny jump, I believe. It might be like really precise, doable, but just really precise. Like as it doesn't mean you need bad damage boosting, just precise.
Look, I'm assuming we all have the high jump at this point.
Yeah, I believe it's
I
a
would assume so. Yeah.
probably a
Let's just say
precise
I found
platforming
Florian.
moment.
And Florian, yeah, can't do anything then.
Exactly, that's the problem.
Okay, I was gonna die.
Yeah, this is the path I'm more used to, which is people forget the path. A lot of the time.
Definitely want that.
Yeah, because it used to be way more common in older races. At least back when I raced.
Of course, I'm still a relative newcomer to
Yeah, this is unusual.
Metroid Planets and racing as well, actually.
There is a singular gamer, so maybe you spare it. Oh, maybe it's just a jump that's actually impossible, but it's only constantly possible because of the single gamer. So maybe the path it for high jump, but then realize the jump is actually not doable, and it's only technically doable because of the single gamer. Because I feel like that's what I'm starting to suspect now.
If it's one of the rooms I'm thinking of, yeah, it does definitely appear to be the case. Because it's definitely one of the Merudia rooms that looks like you should be able to,
Yeah, yeah, it looks like you should be able to do a high jump, but you cannot.
yeah. Besides, I'm pretty sure in most Merudia rooms actually do intend for you to have a space jump.
Oh no, no, yeah, high jump. You actually jump much.
No.
You jump much higher in Super Metroid. You jump much.
Space jump is not behind Dragon in Super Metroid.
Yeah, okay, yes, technically.
Yeah. I think to notice that high jump is not 1-to-1 actually for Metroid and Super Metroid. Super Metroid is actually high jump is the most powerful. Then high jump actually increases it by 9 tiles, not 7. So your max height doesn't come at 2 increase, it's actually a 4 increase. If it was Super Metroid high jump, you could actually make the jump. But with Metroid jump, it's actually impossible. So I think this is the Utterborg Seed because technically this would be doable with Super Metroid, but this is actually impossible with planets because they're not 1-to-1. The items.
Okay, but that's just for that the Meridian room. There's 2 other places I can go with the items I have.
So yeah, this is the Borg Seed number 2.
Well, okay, I am not seeing it.
Apparently these are Beast Marauder rooms are made by Optimoon. So I guess I'll check them to see if they're actually, path correctly. And it's just like weird that technically like got way too accurate and forgot that it isn't 1-to-1 with the item.
Yeah, in Metroid Planets, most Meridian rooms are going to need to be paved with space jump because grapple doesn't exist.
Oh no, realistically it's because in fact high jump is actually really good in Super Metroid. It's actually the most powerful because they gave it a 9 for max jump height, while in the other game it's usually a 7. If there was Super Metroid high jump, you could actually make the jump.
But yeah, most Meridian rooms in planets are definitely going to have to end up being a space jump requirement rather than high jump.
Just remember, these are extra rooms. Extra. I was almost never messed up except for making copies of Mechler rooms. Oh,
Okay, found the room. Going to see the truth now. See if this is like because I actually do have the room pack, so I can view it. Oh, it's on path. Oh wait, it is path. Oh, okay. Apparently you need space jump or high jump or power grip.
yes, don't remove the power grip option. That's legacy.
But this breaks the seed
No.
because either Spixu have high
I
jump.
will tell you that I am past that room. I have the required item to get past that room. It's not boring.
Did you damage boost up the gamer?
I will speak as well on that. I have the required item to get past that room.
Did you find space jump somehow?
I have the required item to get past that room.
Yeah, because the alternative path is high jump with power grip, which is an item that was never actually released.
How do you get a Franklin? Oh, how do you get a Franklin? damage scaler has the.
Unfortunately, this is an easy damage boost yet again.
No, you'll only be able to get like 8.5 height, not 9. It's not, you can just damage boost it. Okay, don't tell me it's just the Norfolk thing again, isn't it? Because people tend to, you know, not test their path correctly for hazard runs.
Well, I was able to make it to the gray area, which is behind one of the Meridian rooms.
But still, isn't it, you know, a little like,
I don't have any E-things. That's going to make trying to get past that really difficult.
Okay, that was kind of hurt.
Okay, actually able to make it past that room. but
yeah, I would actually
really
hard disagree on it being an easy damage boosting, because that requires you to actually know 2 tricks, not 1. I can only guess you got high. Can only guess you got ice beam somehow. Because you know you technically cannot actually do the damage boosting, since damage boosting only does it for certain amount of tiles, and I know exactly how high you could get.
The damage boosting works in the Meridian rooms. It really does.
Do you know how to speed boost then? Because that's the only way you would get exactly enough height for that.
I made that damage boost in that Meridian room very easily.
You're pro.
Not
That.
difficult at all.
How many tiles do you get height wise? Because there's no way you should be able to do that.
It just needed one additional tile height.
No,
And
you
damage
no.
boosting off of a
No. It's 2 tiles tall. It's 2 tiles tall. It's not 1 tile. It's not 1 tile.
I was able to get it easily. No real difficulty at all.
Oh my god, yes! I mean, granted, I didn't.
You probably have ice beam, don't you?
No.
No.
Yeah, I guess I just better off just doing hill runs.
I mean, I could have sworn the speed was 4s.
Yeah, but it looks like the E-tanks are whack by the looks of it. Note to self, get better competent room designers.
sensor, okay?
Okay, that's out. And I think I'm actually gonna try and get it.
Then again, I feel like this is like a Bork seat again because technically you're supposed to have 2 E-tanks. But think about the hazard rooms. There's 2 rooms. You cannot have like. There should be 2 E-tanks required based on how it is right now. Because technically the bare minimum would be 2 E-tanks with 2 rooms.
The only issue I've had was coming in there with lower.
Could be an issue for the newer update though. Because it's not like those hazard rooms are going to become much more harder or anything, you know, for the majority of players.
Oh, it's a more fault item. Can't skip that, or it's, no, it's a bomb. Check. Optional limits.
Okay, made it. Damn it. Okay, that's not good. This is
Still too soon for yours.
Because technically this is not really a proper seed. There's going to be an issue with E10 counting by the looks of it. Like obviously it's an issue for me, but it will be an issue for a more casual player base though.
Oh no, I'm still 100% alive.
But think about the E-tanks.
I did not.
I am still 100% alive.
That somehow don't I get that with 2 E-tanks at least.
Not spoiling anything. Like, so far, it has not been an issue.
Well, I guess now you know what item you have now.
Please, I wish. Oh, here's it.
That's a more.
Wait a minute. Alright, we want some fun. Oh, that's fake.
Can you, because you do realize with the new update, all the hazard rooms would have to be repathed again.
It'll be a late rip. Either way, I'm about to have a bunch of games to play. New Star Trek conversion is about to come out. Polaris is about to hit 4.0 release in May. What are new planet? It's gonna be good. Really?
See, this doesn't feel natural though, papping wise, because technically you need 2 E-tanks, but yeah, you only have 1.
Okay, you'll have to explain what things, because I don't know.
Because if you think, because technically this is technically not a normal C technically, because technically you're supposed to have at least 2 E-tanks at least.
Again, this is subjective. You can tell me after the race what this is. I, so far, am in logic. Well,
Yeah, I did get everything just fine though. But that's
logic for as much as I think I am. Now I'm progressive.
like progressive logic's fine, but technically early game is not logical actually. Technically,
Pretty sure I actually broke logic because of where I am. Now that I think about it.
like progression wise everything's fine, but e-tank wise not really. At least early game, at least like yeah. Once you get like a certain item, then everything's fine again. But before that, like everything else applies.
There is bombs, but no more.
I'm low missile.
Oh my! Oh wait, no, that was the other super types.
So I'm starting to wonder there's an E-tank that's like in a minor item spot, but it's not pathed. And that's why you cannot get the second E-tank. I think there just haven't been a world where like a minor item placement that's on pathed just haven't like, you know, messed everyone up yet. Can imagine at some point the stars will align and somehow that will happen somehow. Also, a TJ room somehow snuck in. No, really, there's a TJ room. Like, actually TJ room. I'm the. Wait, let me check. Oh, apparently it is concluded. Okay, apparently it is concluded, so it is legal. It's so weird that there's now like, a TJ room finally actually spawned after a long time. Like, I was just starting to expect what's turned off. I was like, oh, now they're here. So unusual to see like a teacher room just spawn so late. But yeah, okay, apparently teacher rooms can spawn, it just, you know, it has to spawn right now. To the point it's just kind of assumed to turn off. Even though this is clearly not the case, it clearly states that they're enabled. Because what the heck's with the trend of like logically missing 8 tanks? Because remember, right, E-tanks can spawn in minor item rooms. The problem is that a lot of people just do not pap the minor items. And that being we just got in seats where we're, like, everyone's just unlucky enough for that to happen.
I have, in the rooms that I've made, bothered to have everything.
So all I know is that, like, yeah, obviously it's not a problem for us, but, you know, there could be like a blue moon where all the E-tanks are actually unattainable because they're in exactly those spots.
But I have always attempted tempted to actually pass my stuff.
Because you look at minor item rooms, you know there's a very huge trend of people just not passing those minor items. Not realizing that E-Tanks is actually spawned in there. I mean, that's what's happening. Like, it just somehow that battle is starting to take place now. It seems that like it's just like, wow, bad luck happened twice in a row somehow. There could be a rare blue moon moment where, you know, where the E-Tanks are actually in those spots and you can actually obtain them. It seems it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, this room actually does require more fall to get by.
Okay. I can see how you got the criteria now. But even then, technically not in logic.
Technically a second place.
Like progression, this is correct, but E-Tank wise, this is incorrect. Like otherwise, everything is fine except for the beginning. Because technically, from the generator perspective, this is not proper. But from progression perspective, this is fine. Well, in room series, you need at least, you know, one E-Tank per hazard room, and for the absolute bare minimum.
I'm pretty sure if it's up to one E-Tank, it gives you your base health.
And one time.
That's the reason why I'm arguing in the first place. Exactly, because I had to go through 2 heated rooms. With, you know, when you can only obtain 1 E-Tank, which, well, it is possible, it's technically incorrect.
I did it. It was very possible.
I know, but I know it's possible gameplay-wise when I have issues. It's just technically this is not a quote possible thing by the generator. In quotation marks.
Oh man, this is kind of hilarious. I understand now like how
Can you only get the other E-Tanks after you get certain progression majors where everything is actually in the loop by that?
there it is. Okay.
So-
Now I know where I need
By the way,
Yeah, which at that point you would need at least 2 E-Tanks, which for some reason, due to the technicalities, you cannot actually get 2. I know that, but technically it isn't. Like, technically, or at least what the game's logic considers. Like, I mean, from like very technical perspective, not from a gameplay perspective. From like technical rules, it ain't possible from a technical rule. But in a gameplay rule, it is possible, of course. But I would be surprised at some point it starts online and you cannot actually get any E-Tanks because people forget to path their miners. It just hasn't happened yet. Usually these spawn in major rooms, usually, or I guess these seem to be more weighted. But he can't spawn in minor item rooms though. So it does apply. There's at least some kind of bias from the generator that allows us to have those E-Tanks spawn in major item rooms more often than minor items.
Well, yeah, the bias is that in planets, E-Tanks are minor items.
That's why I'm saying there is theoretically a possible scenario where those unpacked minor item rooms have all the E-Tanks in there, and the game assumes you could get them all, and unfortunately do like let's say a 2 E-Tank path room that actually requires both of them actually. That's why I'm saying technically this would be impossible had the room actually forced the use of those 2 E-Tanks. But because they're very lenient with the room design, you could, do it. Had it been more like an exact pathing thing, yeah, it would actually be impossible.
This is an interesting one of these.
Okay, in terms of majors, they're actually fine. It's just the tank tapping thing seems to be off.
That. So there. Let's keep doing this.
Cause trust me, cause with the new comment update, I imagine those like missing E-Tanks, because people forget to tap their miners, item rooms, will definitely come to bite us everyone at some point.
Oh, that's
Oh yeah, and considering like all the new items, are going to be added as minor items, yeah, it turns out those blank, minor items will already become really problematic now. Oh, I'm gonna like about 10, I imagine, at bare minimum.
You're talking about the energy parts?
Yeah, there also tons of energy parts, which would be more than 10. The 5 damage, most likely will probably be 5 damage and most likely 5 defense amps.
So they're adding partial energy tanks, and they're also adding red cell energy parts.
Yes, including damage amps, which will probably be around 5, I imagine. because there's also gonna be defense amps, which has been confirmed by the order to separate from Varia. So yeah, those blank, minor item path rooms that people like that really commonly in those old days would definitely come by everyone.
Yeah, except those items aren't gonna be factored into
E-tanks are
Yeah,
considered minors.
and you can spawn at minor item rooms, that I do remember.
I meant to that.
I mean, technically it would be possible for someone to get stuck at those like the 10 to 15 Metroid missiles, like kill them are in minor item rooms or in major item rooms. Like obviously that won't happen now because because the major missiles give 10, so that will always never happen again. But on the other hand, there's now the whole eating issue that could actually become an actual problem. Like it is more about like people like just not pathing their minor item room pathing when it should be. Because I imagine that more non-essential items get added, the more likely they'll probably actually break a seat on ironically at some point in the future. Yeah, some of you may think I'm paranoid, but as more of those items get added, the most likely they will happen.
Was on back there and into there. Gotcha.
Oh,
So I would predict that he does happen at some point now with the new combat update because there's so many more minor items where the chance of that actually happening can actually happen now. Because people just, in the older room packs just never path their minor item rooms when they should. Or not like item rooms, I mean like just minor items in general. Because I noticed on like a lot of old rooms, people just don't path the minor items. Which I can say is probably like a massive bad habit that I surprised people just didn't consider about. Because like, I guess the only thing I would say is that for like, check any old room and check how many items rooms actually path the minor items. That's what actually surprise you actually. This is a case where the newer updates are actually pathing the minor items compared to the older rooms, where that just wasn't the case. I think the reason why that became less frequent is because the new rooms are actually displacing like the minor items thing, which is actually a good thing. Because those are actually pathed. Okay, found search score. This is valid now.
Yeah,
You found search for?
Yeah.
Yep, C's valid now.
I've seen cores that haven't picked a single one.
Well, C's valid now. I got search for.
Also, I assume you're referring to the path to
Yes. I guess I always investigate after this race to see what rooms were directly accessible at that point. So I actually do know all the rooms I could actually access that doesn't involve damage boosting or secrets breaking. Or I could tell whether or not the technique is actually legit obtainable during that point or not. I guess we should just talk about other things right now, and then go back to that topic once the race is over.
the lost 3
Yeah. But yeah, so I could check out the rooms after this race to see if the second thing is actually legit obtainable or not, or am I just stupid?
So I'm currently fighting Spore.
4 capacitor, but I only have 1 core.
I actually have Medical right now. Magnet Surge, sensor.
What?
Yes, I have sensor.
No. Sensor is easy. I'm talking about other shit.
But yeah, I guess it's something I will investigate after this is over with the existing rooms you could actually access before.
I'm already investigating this.
Yeah. And I mean like the things you could get at the time, I mean. Because I believe I have like pretty much all the old room packs, so I think I should have figured it out. Yeah, I guess I'll talk about my theories once this race is over.
There's Varia.
So I could actually pinpoint like the exact areas or all the rooms that you could possibly go at that time that actually contain items.
Okay, anybody actually found ball yet?
No,
No?
but I have a fairly
I imagine I should get it soon enough, based on your statement.
well, there's Phaser, which I do know.
Well, that's a spoiler
Good job, you found bits.
for like anyone who hasn't found it yet. All I know is that I should be able to get more for then, based on what Skyhawk said.
I'll tell you I found everything. Found everything.
I mean, I'm not surprised. Technically, you could already beat it, since I already know exactly I could do just that at this point once I play Morph. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With your statement, yeah, I agree with your statement, because technically I could already beat the world now at this point.
Still have yet to actually get the okay, that's
We have sensors,
yeah.
Well, I guess we're both just...
We're gonna need to go up that.
Uh, I guess we're just fine crate, aren't we now? Aren't we?
I still need to actually go beat Ridley and find actually where Ridley is. Other than that, yeah.
So I'm apparently in a completely wrong spot.
Please like, share.
not what I wanted to happen.
You know what I need to get through on Crate is now.
Okay, based on how fast you finish it, I guess I already beat this world already based on your time.
Yeah, I believe I did just find the TGIF room.
Apparently they are enabled, it's just like, they're just really rare for some reason today. I was just surprised they even existed.
Wow.
What items do you need though? That's not possible technically. But where do you get more full? So it's probably a different room then. It cannot be that Morpho room because technically it is path, it's just like
everything else is I have full confidence in the Maria rooms.
yeah, the Maria rooms are technically possible, but that's only because of like Waybeam. So because of the weird routing. So that one can at least be excluded. But then I remember you need Waybeam for that. So you need to at least assume you have Waybeam at least at that point, context-wise. Yeah, I guess I'd be able to easily more talk about this once I actually beat this world first. Because I'll be able to check the rooms too.
It's going to be a little while since I still only found one boss.
Like, everything in the Mario room is technically fine because of the fact you could use Waybeam. But that also assuming, but that also means they're excluded because you need to consider Waybeam beforehand. So it cannot be the Mario room, it has to be somewhere else. Okay, Maria rooms are fine. They're just weird, just to see what's acting very funny. Okay, one thing I'll say for sure with confidence is that the Maria rooms are fine. It's just the world generally being really funny with the technical paths.
Oh yeah, I found some bugs involving prohibited having with my own rooms. So yeah.
Don't do prohibitive is.
So all I know is that
supposed to say, supposed to tell the game, hey, you're absolutely
Yeah.
but Bear is pretty far away though, so. Oh, not really, but technically it is behind like river, right? There should be some like hazard rooms, unless like only one. So maybe I'm just no way. You need wave beam to get Bear. You need wave beam though. Yeah, that's the problem though. Yeah. So the question is, what is actually I guess like. Exactly, there could be too good. Either, yeah, exactly. Either like they're dumb and Thomas missed it somehow, or it's actually like technically not obtainable at least, based on the generator's logic. But should be because for according to room still it's blank, but according to the map level it isn't. But I can't really help you with that because I'm still racing. But I should be able to help pretty soon though. Once I'm done with this first. But I am doing my best to see like all the rooms. So I guess once I finish this world, I'll actually like see like the rooms personally for the rest of the world, and then compared to rooms 2 to speed up the process. Okay, it should be easier to solve the mystery. Oh, okay. Apparently there's an E-tank at the landing site, but you need more foreign bombs.
Yeah.
Oh no, but check room 2. If it's packed with more bombs, then everything's fine for that room. Or that room could just be excluded because because that means that room is validated with pathing. But if it doesn't, then that could explain it. Unless you recheck the root landing site in room 2. Wait, so is the inside pathed or?
No.
Oh.
Way is prohibited.
Wait, way being
as far as the law, as far as the legal is concerned, you have the E-tank to get to that.
So the landing site it's not pathed?
Not the landing site. The room that I just had landing site in it is prohibited hazard.
Oh, it's the prohibited hazard bug then. That actually explains it now.
Yeah, so I am changing it to.
Okay, that actually explains why that discrepancy. It's the bug again. It's the prohibited room bug.
But that being said, you have the energy to make it. You have plenty of energy.
Yeah. It's just the prohibited hazard thing. Curse strikes again.
Even if it wasn't prohibited, you should one E-tank is enough to get to that item.
Yeah, I know, but I know that it seems to be the prohibited bug striking again, because otherwise the generator would have considered it without any issues. But as of right now, for those who do prohibited hazard runs, they just don't work right. like normal pathing, like E-Tanks, like everything works perfectly as intended. Prohibited, it's bugged.
Prohibited. Except prohibited.
Yeah, it's currently bugged. It doesn't work properly. As shown here.
It's like it's treating the game. It's like the game treating it as needing 0 tanks rather than infinite tanks.
Oh, that actually explains that. Oh wow, that's so simple yet.
Why was that here?
That's the most simplest explanation I ever heard. That actually makes sense as to why the bug is present. Because technically, there's no E-Tanks that's prohibited, so technically the game says you could do it without any. I can't believe that I actually understood why that bug exists. that's really hilarious. But even then, that's also problematic because that also applies to big rooms with 0 E-Tanks, according to.
Exactly.
Remember, we did have a new room in Rio Norte.
Yeah, it was technically possible, like gameplay wise, but that's because
It was the only reason you could see go was 2 tanks. You go out there with the skin of your teeth. We fixed it right away. Like, if they didn't find
yeah, I guess the good news about it is that this room it's really easy because it's so short compared to the MU room. So even though the prayer button does apply to that room, it's not that difficult, thankfully.
Yeah, but that really led to me changing up some of my own rooms because I encountered that bug when playtesting my own rooms.
Yeah, it's still problematic, of course, and that affects every room, you know, regardless of their sizes. Since as of right now, you know, the oversight means that technically you need nothing to get through it. So this is more of this is more of like the PC terms, like in regards to like your computer works exactly what you say it to do, and that's exactly what happened. So the game thinks that these wordy text means you need nothing. Like, obviously this could get fixed, obviously, for next update, where I imagine it'll probably make it so that, you know, it probably just sets up to, like, you need various to get through the room. An easy fix would just make it so that putting prohibited just past Varia, quote unquote.
And that's how habit pathing is already supposed to work, basically.
But prohibited, it's so that, but what prohibited is supposed to do is that it does that even when forced. Even when it's forced, it's supposed to still make it so that these rooms still need Varia.
Yep.
So it's probably like double enforced, basically. The problem is that right now it thinks that technically that it's 0 E-Tanks rather than mandatory Varia. I guess the easy fix would be to just simply make it so that it acts like the generator when you have like hazard running disabled for those rooms. But then again, you know, I don't know how big it's gonna fix it. All I know is that Big and Will fix it.
It'll probably actually end up getting fixed this upcoming update, actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, when the game updates, yeah, obviously it'll be fixed. So I'm saying it will work at the 10 where you actually do need Varia to get through it, rather than the game thinking that you need 0 E-Tanks because technically there's no number inside of it.
After all, 3.34 started out as simply a bug fix update.
But yeah, at least it turned out it was just me being very, very paranoid today, and it was just simply the more mundane existing bug that was already a problem in the first place. Yeah, I just got too paranoid because like it's like kind of you know like this is like 2 hours later. My mental my mind's like much more tired, so yeah, in hindsight, you know, yeah, that was just me being really paranoid. So I knew there was a problem. I just forgot that the more mundane answer was the the prohibited bug.
some of my, at least one of my rooms did definitely end up showing up today.
Because I was more awake, my reaction would be, wait a minute, why am I talking about this? You know, technically everything is fine. You know, there was never actually an issue. Never was in my life. Unless, of course, there's the, or at least with those rooms. Unless, of course, the stacks of team bug that already existed for a while that hasn't been fixed, which is, you know, where the game thinks you need nothing to get through it.
Pretty much, like, yeah. Because, yeah, it literally spawned on, I had such a bugged room spawn on me that I had to literally do it.
I remember when Mara's 8-minute 2 room spawned because of that bug. You need a crystal core to beat the world. Because Bear was inside of it. That's where the bug became, you know, went for like pretty known by a few people to like publicly known.
That's a bomb. No.
Yeah, all I know is that, yeah, I've been a little tired today, you know, because, you know, it's like in the middle of the night, or at least like it's like 7 p.m. right, or like when...
We already have bombs, I just don't have,
Yeah, so I've been able to just more me just being way more paranoid than usual today.
I don't have more bombs, but I do actually have bombs.
Also then helped that earlier I had like the medical appointments and stuff like that and it took forever. So I mean that's why that happened, because like, yeah, otherwise I would have like, my mind would have remembered, oh yeah, they wouldn't respond to my item room T-tanks actually. And that there's actually no issue. And my mind would have come to the realization, oh yeah, it's probably a pattern thing again. You know, the actual answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a reason why I'm more different, like when I'm actually awake compared to when I'm really tired. And also because, like I said earlier, you know, definitely made me more tired mentally today, so... I know we don't act like this. Because otherwise, if it was like when I was more awake, I typically would have, you know, mentioned, oh yeah, it's probably that Papping bug again. And hopefully it gets fixed sooner.
Yeah, very much should be this update, actually. Or this upcoming update.
Yeah, I'm aware of it. It's just like, hopefully sooner than later is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it does explain the mystery though. It's just, yeah, like yeah. Because if I had been awake, or when it gets more awake, I would have immediately said, oh yeah, it's probably the private Papping bug. Again. Like right as soon as I saw that I was missing E-Tank when I got it technically. Where I saw I was missing like a logical E-Tank. Because remember, you would never actually spawn in minor item rooms. They will always spawn in majors. So the whole like no Papping thing will always become more of a problem when, you know, for B-Mams and defense ends specifically, but for E-Tanks, not much of an issue. That's what I'm trying to say.
But yeah, it's always a good idea to actually playtest your areas in an actual world. Because stuff like that does happen. Which is how I exclusively ended up discovering it effectively on my own.
Oh yeah, we'll put the escape bug. Remember that I discovered by accident? Because remember, the game's coming so easy that there's no reason for you to shoot the door with I Might Rain. By accident. Because had the combat system been made with the actual knockback system in mind, I bet you that bug would have been discovered much more earlier. Because I saw like a month ago from one of his spots, and apparently like he almost got the glitch by accident. Almost had the door not closed in time. And apparently Alex actually discovered much earlier, but didn't really report it yet because Alex thought it was like a one-off rather than like something that can actually be replicated, which I proved can.
Honestly, to be honest, I'd actually be perfectly fine with it being used in races. That trick.
The problem is that you skip multiple rooms.
Because there is still quite a bit of gambling with it, because it could be impossible. It could not be.
Oh no, there's no gambling factor. You could immediately tell whether it works or not. That's the problem. It's consistent, so you know when it doesn't work and when it does. There's no luck factor to it. You could immediately tell.
It depends on how long the actual escape is intended to be, and then how long pouring in.
But there's no gambling, because it doesn't have to be too short. You could just move forward as usual. Because you're not locked out. You could choose when to leave the room. So meaning, all you need to do is just wait for the timer to spawn, immediately decide, and that's it. There's no gambling.
Oh, makes sense.
That's the reason why it was banned. Like the main reason, because it's consistent. There's no gambling factor. You could literally decide when to leave the room. If it was like you had to do it instantly and there's no way out, then. But even then, you know, when it works, you just skip a whole rooms, you know. Well, Springboard skip is effective, it's still gambling because while this skip room could possibly skip both rooms, that's the thing. Possibly, you don't know whether or not you need it later or not, or you miss like other major that isn't Springboard. That's needed. But that bug right there, if you could reach Mother Brain room and do it, you basically won at that point, basically. If the timer is long enough. Or the room is before it's actually shorter than the escape. And when it doesn't work, you could just go to the escape as usual. Because you're not actually locked out. You're only locked out once you actually leave the room. In fact, you're not even locked out. You can actually go right back to Mother Brain, actually. So even that was the case, you could just walk out, walk back in. That's why I say there's no luck factor. So as soon as you know the time, you either already won, or you just do the skip normally. And the only time you lose if it fails, it's just 5 seconds. Exactly, that's why it's so powerful, because even the punishment is just a few seconds. Which is basically nothing. And I mentioned that it's guaranteed to work.
Yes.
So unlike Springboard Skip, where you know there's still huge risks because what happens in later rooms, because you still need to actually play with the rest of the game. Imagine you just get a Springboard room and you can just go backwards and win the game. You don't even need to explore the rest of the world if you do it.
Also, I'm down to 2 bosses right now.
Because that's what the escape glitch does. Is that at that point you could just backtrack and leave the world. You don't even need to progress forward to win. You could just progress backwards to win. Which no other bug in the game does. And plus consider how the door is supposed to immediately lock itself. You're not supposed to do it according to the game's, you know, how the game works. You're not actually supposed to be able to do that. Because if you kill Mother Brain, you know, like normally, without the door opening, it closes instantly. Or locks instantly. But the problem is that if you like break the door, it stays open for some reason. When it shouldn't. So meaning the force lock only applies once you know.
Yes.
Once it respawns, which you could circumvent. Just by standing there.
Okay, I know what's there now.
So yeah, there's a reason why it's considered a major glitch rather than like a minor one. That's what I'm saying. There's a good reason why it's banned. Never mind the fact, as Amada said, it will probably get patched in like a week or two. Because of the new update.
Yeah.
Because if you start using it, it'll be patched up anyways, so you don't want to become reliant on that. Like, I'll still try it, but it's only for like experiments. Because I want to see what happens if you do it with a multi-door brain room. And go to like a dead end instead. Like, are you trapped, or could you fight Mother Brain again somehow? While the escape story going on. What happens if you trigger the second time? So I'll do it for research purposes because I know it's gonna get patched, so make it so there's zero viability because you're not gonna be able to use it anyways. Not that long afterwards. So Bayonet's the right move. Cause I remember doing rainbow skipping like during like even when there's more updates afterwards. Yeah, because Rainbow Skip is neat, pretty fun, and pretty risky, which is fine. Well, the skip one's like super safe. You could do it. You know exactly when you can do it. It's super easy to perform, and you know you could do something that the game is based on how everything works. It's not supposed to be possible because you just open a door and it just doesn't close instantly for some reason. When according to when you kill it, it's supposed to close instantly but it fails. And then even in the making patches that you can still stand in the door and it will still be closed. Technically, you could stop it by also making that combat door. But then remember, you cannot actually do it after you go to have one combat door. Or
Yeah.
at least how the update releases it, where you can actually do multiple escape routes now. Or, well, not technically multiple, but technically the generator can use any of them as the escape point. I think they have like a butterbean room with both of them locked, but even then, by that point, it would be patched, so there's no point in doing that. Obviously, the bug will be fun for research purposes, of course, before it gets patched.
Most of it only just got. Yeah. Admittedly, I don't know for that position. Yeah, you really want that. Oh, there you go. Alright. Radio, down.
It is possible. Yeah, the problem is it's the frame perfect one. I'm just doing it for the content now. Because I know these racers are not Armada or, you know, other the racers. So might as well just do it.
You're gonna hate yourself when you realize where that item. I'm just telling you.
Not really. I don't need Spring Ball.
Yes, I understand how you think of this. Unfortunately, the game's telling you all.
Nah, it's just a frame perfect one. I already know how those layouts work.
Smart not to do.
Can't hate it if I never find it. But it's still optional, so it doesn't matter. No, it's optional. Like, Spacer Beam's more important.
Speaking of laser, is there anything in base Super Metroid that actually requires it? I can't remember off the top of my head.
No.
Spacer beam and explosion.
It was completely optional.
Yeah.
In Fusion, and for Fusion, technically it is optional. Fusion, but it's mandatory because you need to kill a boss to get it. But technically it would have been optional had it not. Yeah, like Razor Beam actually being required is actually more of a recent thing, which is Samus Returns and Thread. I mean, technically it's a more recent thing to where you need Phaser Beam. Like, actually need Phaser Beam. So technically the...
Factory with Plasma as well,
Oh yeah, Plasma Beam was optional Super Metroid. Technically, although it's not recommended to skip it, but you could skip it. Oh yeah, the first game where it is required would be Fusion actually. Or no, actually, either Prime or Fusion. Because Prime there's doors for Plasma Beam to open, and Fusion you need it to beat the SAX. Like, the only way you could do it added would be if they did like Samus Returns. Where just like those weird unless they add like those armored caterpillars barricades. Where they resist wave beam missiles but not plasma. Like I feel like that's the
using enemy armor, yeah, makes sense for Plasma.
or maybe they add like those force fields from Thread. But the doors. But I feel like those organic armored calipers work better as barriers. So it'll make it clear that waving doesn't work on it. Because remember, waving gets stopped by enemies. Because the plasma field you could confuse it as needing wave beam. Well, organic armored caterpillar will work better as an indicator that you need plasma. Maybe having like a bright green caterpillar that's way too armored.
There you are.
Or whatever the heck those things are in Samus Returns, just have them brightly colored green, like they're color coded and all, and they're organic looking to make it clear that you need plasma beam for it. Kind of like how the Spacer Pulse have the yellow at the tips. There you go. Exactly, but it also needs to be organic, because remember, waving gets stopped by enemies. Oh no, I meant barricades, like if you're doing like barricades, not enemies, but a barricade thingy. It had to be different from a tile, at least. Okay, I just skipped Rainbow, so finally. No, I just proved it's optional. And always will be. Yeah, Springboard's optional.
So, yeah, I am 3 bosses down. But it is something like I do need Spring Ball. Or should have Spring Ball. But
You're not gonna be able to do it.
yeah, exactly.
It's not that it's pretty perfect, you gotta make sure you not fall.
It is nearly frame perfect because you need to do it like in a very precise way. If you screw up just once, you just don't.
So I do not know how to do it. And do a Spring Ball check at all.
Springboard was optional for Super Metroid, so
Yes. But this is not Super Metroid.
I believe technically
And
the
red is technically required because it just get bundled with more.
like technically you don't need it, but it does come with it, so it doesn't matter.
Completely no sense. So this thing gets no logic once you get
But don't you need high jump to get to Torian?
No, yes, no, you don't.
missiles are one move under
Oh, you mean the landing site?
yeah.
Oh wait, never. I thought you said Torian.
Yeah, no. Go back to the logic.
Oh, okay. Just let me read it, but I just
Wait,
named
how
them.
do you get up there without high jump though?
No. Well, you actually get high jump first.
Oh.
And your high jump first.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because unless you know.
I did actually get high jump.
Okay, that makes sense now. But that's so. But why would it want you to go to Torian of all places first?
It's actually said the first two enemies the one thing you can get is not missing.
So then, yeah. So, but if it was the new update, technically you all would need to go to Torian.
Thank God
Because Prime did it. Oh no, I didn't blame Prime because that's what introduced it. I guess technically you could blame Fusion and Prime for adding the missile launcher. Why was Space Force in there? Because red. The amps obviously come from the cell amps from other M.
Amps are another M I've never seen.
But yeah, they're other M thing, you know, they're not original. What's original is the fact there's damage amps, defense amps. That normally would be charged amps normally. Or to be exact, the actual name of them, it's called Excel amps.
The Excel charger, you mean?
Oh yeah, basically they're